Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 17 of my beginner's guide to Old World. In this video I'm going to be trying to sort out some of the discontent issues that I have in my cities, get my units back in the right place, still build up my army a little bit and continue to work towards my ambitions and my score. Something I've just noticed, interestingly, when loading in, I did mention on a previous video that if you hold down Z, it will hide all of the trees, so you can basically see whether it's a flat tile or a hill tile or whatever. But I've just discovered that if you hold Shift and Z, it'll actually hold all of the improvements, all of the sort of man-made icons on the tiles, so you can more easily see where units and things are like that, which is quite a nice little thing to do. It does lag the game out quite a bit, though. You know, my computer is not the powerhouse that it used to be when I had it new 3 or 4 years ago, but it's still surprising how much it struggles with that. But there we go. We are at the end of a turn from the last video, so we are going to just move on with that. I don't think we've got any units to fight at the moment, and I think we are waiting on one settler possibly. I need to go and have a look at that, just to double check. And I would need to get some units into the right cities, build walls in all of our cities. There's also a tech that I'm waiting on as well. The Fountainhead, plus 60 legitimacy, that is nice. Egypt has converted to Judaism. As part of their training, Duke Quintus and his fellow students organise an emporium near Novesium, where they study. Quintus leads the effort and shows considerable promise. We can get a market in Novesium or a caravan. Now, what's the difference? A market is an urban improvement. Consumes 2 wood a year but gives plus 20% gold. Enables a shopkeeper and a grocer. 20% bonus for adjacent harbour class improvements. Or the other option is the caravan, which is basically a mounted unit. Can move over land and water. Can conduct a caravan mission. Do we want that? I think I'd just go for the market, to be honest. And that was just literally spawned in a tile. Where even is that city? Was it this one? Yeah, that city's literally just spawned there, right on the border. That is fine. This city doesn't make a massive amount of gold at the moment. It's contributing 54.4 to the gold. So this is another good thing as well. If you actually click on any city, then at the top you can see exactly what the city is contributing or taking away from your global stockpile. So this city is contributing 54.4 gold, but using 2 food, contributing 16 iron, but using 2 lumber. And it's also giving us a few orders, some science, a decent amount of civics as well. If we go and have a look at something like Rome, I'm just going to go and click straight on Rome because it'll be faster, probably. And we can see that Rome is contributing 101 of our food, 22 of our science. So Rome's actually contributing to everything right now. So that's a good thing to look at there. We do have some units that I want to put in the correct cities. I am waiting for one settler, which will be for this tile here. Ideally, I want to have units in every city, or military units in every city, which I do not at the moment. So we'll want to get at least one, like Camel Archer or Warrior or something, just in every city to get that done. Still a few units down here that I don't particularly like the sight of, but we'll see what happens. Anyone that's got less than full health, I'm also going to heal back up. Let's go through the workers. We have a lot that are idle right now. So we've got this worker here. We're suggesting a mine and a quarry. We don't have an awful lot of forest tiles, so I'm not really convinced about putting a mine on there. It is a flat ground as well, so I don't know why it's suggesting a mine. I think this should be a lumber mill. So let's go ahead and do that. Plenty more workers here, so we're suggesting a pasture here. Let's get the pasture first. I do want to get the barracks, but the pasture will give us some extra orders. So this was a question that was asked in the comments on a previous video, was how to get more orders. There are several ways to get your orders per turn up, one of which is legitimacy. So we can see there we're getting 14.7 from our legitimacy. Some are being used on improvement construction because they use orders per turn. Trade will also give you orders. The plus 10 from the just is because of our difficulty setting, so you get a base value of 10 just for the difficulty. And yeah, another good one is to build pastures on horses. I think there are some other tiles that you can put it on that it will give you some orders, and I believe there are also some of one or two of the wonders give additional orders as well. Probably some laws. So there are several ways of doing it. You're never going to get a huge amount. So you're really going to have to sort of stack everything up. So this city here, we could get another camp on that tile. We could also go over here and get a grove for some more culture. It's probably not a bad idea, actually. Wants us to build a hamlet there. Let's go and get the grove. The reason I want to prioritise culture a little bit is because we do have a mission to control 3 legendary cities. So we want to try and do that. The city up here where we have just built ourselves a garrison, we should now be able to get a governor in here. Now, we don't have a lot of options for governors. We can get this one in who is frugal, cause a little bit of discontent, cost us some money. Or this one would give us some money and cost us a little bit of civics. We have quite a few civics, so let's go ahead and do that. That now gets us up to 6 of 8. If we ever feel that any of these governors aren't great, we can always move them out of the cities, but just trying to get that ambition done, it's worth putting 8 in where we can. We do still have a couple of cities without them, but we're working on that right now. So we should be able to do this one as well, because we've just built the barracks. It's also suggesting, sorry, we've just built the garrison here. It is suggesting a barracks. It's also suggesting a lumber mill, a granary, and a grove. They are all good things. Again, I think let's go and get the lumber mill first. And yeah, let's just check here. Yep, we can get a governor. Again, we are a little bit short on options. There's only one person who is currently unemployed, which is this one. So we need to get somebody else in our corps, or we can move like a general or somebody just literally for one turn to complete the ambition. So that's not a big deal. You have completed this pasture. Now you are technically in the wrong city. Not that it makes a huge deal of difference. We are going to need a worker over here for this city when we get the settler, and we'll be getting the settler in one turn. But we could possibly use you for something else. Not too sure what would be ideal for us right now. Is there anything worth building? We won't need a road for this one because it is going to be coastal, so that will automatically be connected up as part of our city network. Speaking of which, who does need connecting? Most of these cities should be connected. This city isn't connected. This city... Oh, no, it is connected. This city's connected. This city's connected. It's just this one that isn't down here. And this one also. So we do need to get some roads going down on these 2 bottom cities. That's fine. I'm not going to move that worker all the way down there. It's not worth it. This was actually a worker from our capital. But I think I will... let's get him doing something up here. We can definitely get another lumber mill over here. So let's go. Or we could get... we could get a barracks here. You're working on a garrison. Yeah, let me just back that up so I don't waste an order by moving somewhere where I didn't need to. We'll move there and we'll work on the garrison. We've got one more idle worker who is actually in Rome. We've upgraded most of the tiles that we can upgrade here. There's very few left that we can do. We could get a pasture over here for more growth. Of course, growth does cause some discontent, so you have to be a little bit careful there. Let's go and do that. That pop-up's annoying. There we go. And that's all of our workers done. We have a scout over here. So we don't have many orders left. We'll just have a little bit of a look around and see what we can get. Rome has finished the Elder Acolyte. We could definitely put some more specialists in a few places. Gaining a miner here would give us 3 tiles. Putting one here would give us a huge chunk of extra tiles though. So, well, we can always get that later. No one's going to claim these tiles, and we've got the population. So let's get the one on the iron mine first and claim these tiles here, just to sort of stop Assyria heading in this direction. So we've got 1 turn remaining on metaphysics. Now that should then give us... yeah, the archive project. So we've got a way to boost science then. The civics and training have a cap of 2,000. I think I haven't mentioned this before. Oh, the Queen, myself, is severely ill. That's not good. So yeah, civics and training have a cap of 2,000. If you go over that cap, they automatically get converted. So training automatically gets converted into orders, and civics automatically gets converted into science. The game is currently recommending drama. Drama lets me build the Odeons, which leads to theatre and amphitheatre, which I think... yeah, theatre's reduced discontent and amphitheatre's reduced discontent. So let's go for drama. It's a single turn. We have our settler, finally. So we're going to move you over here. I am just going to pay for the forced march, just so we can do this on this turn. Was that the tile I wanted? Don't think it really matters that much. We are right at the end of the map here, so that one is probably fine. Who are we going to give this to? Everybody has 3 cities right now. Is there any family that likes me less than the others? The landowners. So let's go ahead and give them a new city. And there we go. We now have a new city. That means we can heal the elephant because it's in friendly territory. And we need to build something here as well. I think I'm just going to send that other worker across. So let's go ahead and just get a... I mean, we could work on the walls, but I think I'm just going to get the warrior here. And that will sort of help with happiness when we do get the walls. And it gives us a little bit of protection. So that should help. Yeah, the Julius family is now unhappy. Balancing them all is always a complete nightmare. And of course now we need to get a new thing over here. We could get that apprentice shopkeeper. The border pop isn't going to make any difference because it's right next to our own borders. Let's go and get the walls. Yeah, family. So -1 discontent per year if family military defending the city. What I don't know is if that means you have to have the unit actually on the city tile or it can be anywhere within the borders. It's not terribly clear. We can't get a governor at the moment because we still need to get the garrison, which we are working on. So that will be 1 ambition complete. 3 legendary cities might still be a way off. This city down here has completed the walls. It does have a military unit here, but it's the wrong one. It's not one of the landowners' units. So we probably do want to get one down here. So again, another warrior is probably a good way to go. Once we've got strongholds and developing cultures, we'll be able to upgrade them to Hestatas. So we'll probably do that. Although we could go ahead and get ourselves a farmer. Well, the extra tiles aren't really worth it. The gold and the culture's nice. Let's go and get the fisher for the gold and the culture. I think that's fine. Outlaws. Due to the recent outlawing of tree climbing, resulting from a new interpretation of an ancient law, Egypt is critically short of several key resources needed to build an enlarged court and prison system. If we can grant King Akhenaten the Mason of Egypt some relief, he will be in our debt and will not apply the new law to our visiting citizens. We can provide additional training, or we can say we can take the XP. Let's give him the training. We've got a lot of it saved up right now. Word has reached your ear of a small settlement of independent folk living on the periphery of your realm. As they are not affiliated with any major tribe or nation, it should be easy enough to get them to join your expanding kingdom. By all means, let's negotiate with them and bring them into the fold. So 2 citizens in Rome. We have enough people already, but let us hire the cream of the crop to serve in our military, gain a new court soldier. Or I'm not really interested in bringing large numbers of people. We'll selectively absorb their most talented into our court to get a court merchant. Let's get the soldier. Rome has quite a decent amount of population already. So if we look at Rome, we've already got 5 population in here. And it is growing quite well. Our population gain in Rome is 25.8 per turn. In 2 years we'll have another citizen anyway. So now that we've got a soldier, we've got an extra courtier. We can use that courtier to be a governor in one of our other cities and complete that ambition because we were short. And then we can always kick them out of the city and make them into a general when we need to. So that's fine. We've got the warrior here. We should probably get the walls. Is there anything else that's worth building? Probably not. So let's just go ahead and work on the walls until the builder gets some stuff built on this city. We don't have any workers that are idle on this turn, which makes a change. So let's go around and have a little bit of a look with our scout. We've got a decent amount of the map uncovered now, so that's good. You are now fully healed up. There isn't really an awful lot left to do with my scouts. They're pretty much all redundant at this point. I mean, I could go around and sort of harvest some of the resources on the map, but I think most of them have been claimed. Those camels, I can't see them right now. They've probably been absorbed by Assyria, but we'll go and have a look. So I'm... well, I do have some orders left, so we might be able to go and influence somebody. We don't have a spouse at the moment. We could try and get one. So there's no reason not to do that. So we could go and have a... well, we could have a family marriage with the Julius. We are severely ill, but we can try and marry somebody else. So yeah, that saves us 10. We'll keep those for now, I think. What unit do we have there? Is it this military unit? That's fine. I guess for now we're not fighting barbarians coming up from that direction. We can probably just start bringing some of these units further forward. These units don't really belong anywhere specific because they are units that we got from a tribe. So I don't think we're going to need to defend too heavily up here. I mean, there might be some stuff around, but it's probably unlikely. And this warrior... This warrior is the right warrior for the city, actually. So if you go ahead and stand on the city tile... So this is what I want to check actually in this city. Do I have walls here or not? Yes, I do have walls. So if I look at my discontent, getting -1 from connected. Yeah, I should have walls here. Oh no, we're working on walls. Okay, we are working on the walls. That's fine then. I'll be able to test this this theory of mine out. As for all of my other units, I think they're probably fine. Where do we have walls? We have walls in Rome. Fairly certain that we do. No, I still don't have walls in Rome yet. Why don't... Oh, we're short on stone. I don't have walls in Rome. So that's something that we definitely need to fix. Did I build walls anywhere? I'm sure there's at least one city where I have built walls. Yeah, I think we've got walls here. I'm not seeing anywhere where you can directly see what you have in a city. Oh, it's there. Projects, walls. So we do have walls. But this city doesn't have any unit guarding it. So we would need a yellow unit, and I don't have one close by. But we are working on a war elephant, so we'll soon know whether or not that works. Okay, good. Always good to test these theories out. I'm going to skip through the rest of the units. I'm going to save what additional... have we got walls here? We do have walls here. You have walls. You're discontent. -1 for defending family unit. This is what I want to check. If I move you out of the city, do you still have that -1? Yes. Do you have to be on a city tile? So I'm just testing a theory here. Still got a defending family unit. If I move you outside of the borders, it might just be that it isn't updating on a turn-by-turn basis. -1 for connected. Yep, so as long as they're within the borders, they don't even have to be on the tile. So I am going to put you on the... Well, I need a barracks more than anything, but I'll leave them there for now. So as long as you've got a unit within the borders, it counts. So that's good to know. Now this is a yellow unit here, so I could go and move you to one of these other cities, although I think the sheer number of Assyrian units down here, I think I'm better off keeping this unit close by, to be fair. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, all of these units are going to stay here. I might even end up moving some of my war elephants down in that direction, if I'm perfectly honest. But yeah, let's keep a few units in a good spot. That's a granary. That's a garrison there. Now, it's only melee units that gain the XP boost from being on a barracks. You need a range if you want your ranged units to be able to get that boost as well. We've got this guy here, so great. We've got another swordsman. This swordsman here is, again, the wrong one for the tile. We can go ahead and just stand you on the barracks, though. At least that way you'll get some XP. We don't need you to fortify. We'll just get you to go into sentry mode. And one unit left, which is this militia. Which I'm just going to leave there and just save the order. So I think that's about as far as we can go on this video. Next time we should get drama finished, so we should be able to then start building ourselves the Odeons and hopefully get the discontent problems under control. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video and in continuing to enjoy the series. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.